All right, let's talk about something big that's happening right now. In this new era of AI, the old rules of business are pretty much getting tossed out the window. The strategies that used to guarantee a competitive edge, a lot of them are failing. Today, we're diving into a massive shift in thinking that's going to separate the winners from the losers over the next decade. It's all about moving from a my company first view to an ecosystem first approach.
And this quote right here, it just nails the new reality we're in. This is a huge change, and it's being driven by the way AI works, with all its data, network effects, and the need for collaboration to create incredible value. The game isn't about being the biggest, toughest giant standing alone anymore. It's about being the most connected, the most essential hub in a massive, thriving network. So here's our game plan. First, we're going to unpack why this new advantage is so incredibly important. Then we'll get super clear on what we even mean by an ecosystem. After that, we'll figure out where you can find your role in one, look at some common mistakes so you can avoid them, and finally, I'll give you a concrete 3-step action plan to get you started. Okay, first stop, understanding this completely new competitive playing field. The big idea here is that your greatest strengths, your biggest opportunities, they might actually be outside the four walls of your own company now. And let's be really clear about this. This isn't some fuzzy business school theory for the future. No, this is a practical, urgent thing that leaders need to get their heads around right now. The skill of building and nurturing a network is quickly becoming the most critical leadership skill out there. So that brings us to the million-dollar question. We throw this word ecosystem around all the time, right? But what does it really truly mean for business strategy? Let's nail down a definition. An ecosystem is basically a network where a bunch of different players team up to create way more value together than they ever could on their own. And check out who's in that mix. Customers, partners, suppliers, and yeah, you read that right, even your competitors. It's a huge shift from that old school zero-sum game of I win, you lose, to a much more powerful game of we all win through collaboration. To really make this idea click, let's look at the absolute master of the modern business ecosystem, Apple. Think about it. They didn't just build a fantastic phone, they built an entire world around it. And that right there is the secret sauce to their dominance. This is where the genius is. It's a true win-win-win, and it creates this amazing self-reinforcing cycle. You, the user, get a phone with millions of apps, which is awesome. That huge customer base attracts developers. The developers make more cool apps, which makes the phone even more valuable to users. And Apple, they just sit right in the middle, providing the platform and taking a piece of the action. The whole system just keeps getting stronger and stronger. And this is exactly why these ecosystems are so powerful. Take complementarity, for instance. That just means your product gets better and better, but you don't have to do any of the extra work. Your partners are the ones building new solutions on top of what you've already made. This creates insane loyalty. People aren't just using your product, they're invested in the whole system. That makes you way more resilient and lets you grow at an unbelievable speed. Okay, so you get it. The ecosystem idea makes sense. The very next question has to be, so where do I fit into all this? Because let's be honest, not everyone can or even should try to be the next Apple. Generally speaking, there are 4 main roles you can play. You could be the platform owner, the one who builds the stage, like Apple, or you could be a key participant, like a top app developer on their app store. Maybe you're an integrator, pulling together different services to create a new package. Or you could be a specialist, just being the absolute best in the world at one very specific crucial thing. Understanding these roles is the real first step to building a strategy. And here's the crucial part. There is no best role. It all depends on your company's unique strengths, your resources, what you're trying to achieve. Your challenge is to figure out what fits. So what's your play going to be? Are you going to build the entire stage, or are you aiming to be the star performer on someone else's? Now, like with any big strategic change, the road is full of potholes. And sometimes knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what you should do. So let's look at the common traps that even smart leaders fall into. These are the big 5. First, trying to do and control everything yourself, that's the complete opposite of ecosystem thinking. Second, being greedy. If you try to grab all the value for your company, your partners will just walk away. It's like throwing a party. If the host eats all the best snacks, the guests won't stick around for very long. Success in an ecosystem is all about fairness, clear rules, and being agile. All right,
We've talked about the why, the what, and the what not to do. Let's wrap this up by making it super practical. Here are the first 3 things you and your team can do, like tomorrow morning.
It's this simple. First, get together and figure out the one big idea from all this that really hit home for you. Second, find a project or problem you're working on right now where you can apply that idea. And third, decide on the very first concrete action you're going to take to make it happen. Don't just talk about it, commit to it. And remember what the real goal is here. This isn't just about memorizing some facts off a slide. It's about building something way more valuable, your strategic judgment. It's that gut feeling, that ability to see how all the pieces connect, to understand the trade-offs, and to make really smart decisions when things get complicated.
So, I'll leave you with this one question to chew on. Thinking about your business, your industry, your own leadership style, what's one long-held belief you had about competition and success that got challenged today? Because whatever the answer is, that's where your new competitive edge begins.